Hey, love bugs, this Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's truly appreciated. If you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up, tell me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if Lord Jesus, I'm trying to get through this. And if you're comfortable enough, drop a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback or to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are insightful or give you good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times at the moment and just needing spiritual guidance or just confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. While you had to give a girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites, wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for all the love and support y'all constantly give me. It's truly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Still listening to the same music in the background. Let me turn it up just a little bit more so you can hear it, but don't drop me out. It's from Jason Stevenson's channel. Remove all negative blockages, manifest anything you desire, releasing negative energy. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, your storm is over, fam. Move forward. Let the world see your light. Been going through so much. Like I said in my first video, I didn't think I was going to do any videos today. It's just, you're just trying to push forward. But, your human side, if you're going through different losses and, you're just trying to be able to accept the things that's taking place, hey, sometimes the emotions can, really cloud you up to not moving forward. But I have to be able to shake it off and keep going. Everything has reason for happening. But, you can spend all day complaining and just speaking out about, what gets on your nerves, what's aggravating you, what you're lacking, or what person is pissing you off or whatever. But, I'd rather just think about things that I'm grateful for. It's like you have to appreciate everything that goes in and out your life, being able to, try to push through those dark times to get to your light times. All these different things, tragedies, the darkest moments of your life that is created by heavy storms, it will always remind you of your light. A lot of things that we try to understand. Why am I having to go through this? Why, y'all keep telling me to keep moving, because I'm so close to whatever, blessings I have. But, I still haven't seen, the fruit of my labor. And a lot of times we can stay focused on the wrong thing and miss out on the blessings that's really truly taking place. A lot of times we get aggravated because our manifestations ain't really showing up in, in that true light that we truly want faster, at our own timing. But we have to always hear, this is not on our time. God and universe ain't gonna make no power moves for you when you're ready. They're gonna do it when they're ready, because a lot of times when we get aggravated, how come things hasn't really folded over yet to open those doors of abundance? Because it's like we're not in that level of being really at that strongest point to be able to receive that, and they want us to be able to do that. There's things that are taking place that we never imagined because of the storms that we continue to keep going, always trusting in God's favor, always trusting in universe favor for all the things that, they're trying to guide us through. Those days aren't, easy. They never said it was, but allowing yourself to keep moving. Even through my worst moments, I try to tell God, thank you. Even when I'm in my feelings and be wanting to give God the side eye, I be like, girl, don't you do that. Just say thank you. Even if you don't know what you're thankful for, just say thank you because you made it through that day. And I always, I go through my different things, I try to, be productive in my videos, but, it's so many different things that, I'm trying to purge through different things. I'm trying to come to light to, on top of everything else that's taking place in my life, that I'm trying to see the light of day too. And there is just so many different things just showing me, girl, you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. Everything moves in your favor, regardless of what you're seeing with your mind sight, whatever. Not everything is what it seems. Keep going. Don't focus on the challenges that are taking place in your life. Focus on what's truly important. Focus on universe. Focus on God. Where they're trying to guide us to. When you're trying to go against resistance, challenges tend to accumulate. When you're not allowing yourself to accept the things that has taken place to shed light on, whether it has to do with a situation or a certain person, you add more heaviness to the path that you're taking on healing, on, getting in alignment with your strength, getting in alignment to your purpose, not being grateful for the things that's taken out your life. Because a lot of times we always get upset because we're being blocked from what we want, when obviously that's a blessing in so many different ways. God ain't gonna give you what you want, but he gonna give you what you need. He's always gonna direct you to that point of giving you what you need. And it's just like when I look at my life, there's sometimes I can sit up here, tears in my eyes, and just say thank you. A lot of times I have to be able to understand on a deeper level, am I doing the right things? Am I doing what's, doing right with the purpose that I have? What can I do more of? Still trying to push through everything because there's a lot of sadness and heaviness in my heart, but still trying to be solid within my power that I project out towards other people. It may feel bad right now, but it can also be a lot worse. Being able to be one with your light, showing your true warrior form. You wear that badge of honor, and it's a lot of times we don't recognize it within ourselves because we tend to, stay focused on their relevance, about what somebody's done, about what somebody done kikied and ha-ha about, everything got a a way of flipping, it's like people may be laughing and mocking at you now. There's going to be them same ones that's laughing, going to be the ones that's crying, especially the ones who put you in certain places in your life, not realizing they put that in your life or they brought that to you to destroy you. But those are the main things that uplifted you. I look at all the different situations that I'm in, the people that are tied to those situations. And it's just like, for me, it took a long time for me to say thank you. Thank you. It shed the light on my truth, even though that was the most ugliest thing that I had to, digest on. But then it allowed me to open doors to things I never thought I would ever do, and a lot of times we don't understand, we create the biggest wins when we have gone through the hardest fails. And they always want us to be able to understand those things. It goes hand in hand. You want to get to something, but you got to go through and appreciate what you went through to get to what you want to get to, and everything happens for a reason. Trying to just go through today, it was really hard. It started off rocky yesterday with the passing of Earl Simmons, and it was just like just listening to his music. I said I don't want to, stay heavy on that burden of sadness of you transitioning, because you're always going to be there. You're just in a different form. But just being able to listen to his music, even though I was just dancing around and crying, I can still say, you know what, we still got your music. You left a mark on history for a lot of people that can truly relate to the art that you put out, of your life. There's so many different people that, that was that rock that we needed, whether if it was a movie or it was a song or what that person did or how you seen that person, all those things is taking place that you may have really truly loved. And they may have gone through a transition And if, you know, you got so much connection with that person, it's like you lost your best friend, you know. But those are the people, you know, we all are, you know, we all have a purpose in life. And, you know, everybody has their own story to tell. But it's just like you're going through these things for a reason. You know, it can be hard at times because you're really trying to allow yourself to stay focused on the positive vibes, on what you're trying to work towards. And that's where your strength, you know, and your persistence, your determination, being productive, that's why everything goes into play. And it tends to get harder when you get towards the end. And it's like when it's coming towards the end, everything seems like it wants to come at you all at one time. And it's just like you in the ocean and, you know, your boat sinking, and next thing you know, a megalodon coming at you with a whole bunch of piranhas, and you just like, I don't know what I'm about to do, you know, and everything's coming at you at one time. And right when you think that you're about to go down with that, you know, you would go down with your little boat, all of a sudden, the daggone helicopter come down and drop that daggone, you know, drop that ladder right when you weren't even expecting it. And that's how they want us to be able to understand, you know, even though you may be going through the pits of hell right now, you know, when you come out, you ain't gonna even smell like smoke, you know. And it's just like things that you facing right now, when you really get connected to that true war that we about to be presented in, or whatever that is we about to be presented in, you have already gone through the hardest moment. As soon as I said that, I see my damn birthday. That's crazy. You know, going through all those different things, you know, it's just like when you have gone through so much, it's like now when people have said something to me and it don't sit right with me, there's a lot of times I gotta sit there and laugh, you know. I really do, because it's like, man, you don't even know me, you know. I said, you don't know what I've been through. It's like, if you thought that was gonna make a mark on me, that, I mean, it was like you just poking me. That's all you doing. But I appreciate what you did, and still appreciate that situation, because it's just like when we have not got exactly where we want to, look at all the process that you went through to try to get yourself to what you're working hard for. And, you know, and a lot of times we have that vibration like nothing's changed. You know, I'm tired of being in this situation. You know, I worked hard and I keep seeing all these signs and sacros that, you know, my blessings are here. My blessings are here, you know. And it's just at that point, God is already telling you already won. They're just waiting for you to recognize that stuff. You just don't know. You're sitting right there smack dead into your blessings, but it takes you to have that strength to be able to recognize it, not worrying about who's trying to stop you, not wondering about who's trying to block you. You know, you ain't got to even put, you know, let the left hand know what the right hand's doing, you know what I'm saying? But if you solid in your faith, it ain't gonna matter what that enemy is trying to do to you, when you know you stay and focus on what's important, and, you know, ignoring, you know, the distractions. You know, when God flipped that script, that's it. That when flip the script, that's it. But then it's like when you're in that process, you know, it's just like it's showing you how, you know, those situations that you've been placed in, you know, really been placed in, how it changed you for the better. When I see my certain situations, like there's certain things that people knew was sensitive to me, and they would try me with those sensitive things. I'm just like, that is just like you waking up a bear out of hibernation. That's not something you want to do, you know. But then when I allowed myself to not be bothered by other people's opinions or what they thought of me, or what they said about me, or if they believed me, or they, you know, they didn't believe me, or did they take me right, or did they perceive what I, you know, are they understanding what message I'm trying to deliver? When those things, you know, I just move. You know, when God, universe gives me those, you know, those insights, I just move with it. And whoever can get it, just get it. If you don't, you know, hey, it is on, you know, it's on to the next, you know, and I really don't have time for that. But it's like, I appreciate all my constant struggles. You know, there's days I gotta pray harder than other days. You know, we all get like that. When you can be authentic with that and be transparent, you know, there's gonna be some days you're gonna have to keep praying. You know, tears coming down, snotting and stuff. You know, just still, you know, Lord, I can't get through this today. Can you please? And I mean, I was like that for a few days ago, you know. And it was just like, I told God, I said, I need that motivation because I'm not being productive. I'm trying my best to stay positive when, you know, certain things, it's just hard for me to digest right now. And then when I asked for that, I mean, he did he did better than what I asked him for. I did my videos. I danced around. I cried. I laughed. I act silly, but I showed gratitude, showed appreciation. I said, thank you, because I don't like being, some people are okay being in that miserable vibe. Not me. I've been there too long, and I can't stay in that certain place anymore. That's not even for me. They always tell you when your sad times is coming, and you can identify your happiness with your sadness. There's times you need to make that big change so you can tell the difference between the two. There's a lot of different things you have gone through. There's a lot of different things you have faced. There's a lot of things that you're steady healing from each and every day. But you are so much stronger than you even recognize. Like, you are a powerhouse. You are that powerhouse because all the transitions you're going through. Because even though you feel like your situation has not changed, that situation has changed you. It's like with my situation, the people that were, connected with everything that I got going on, it was so many different things that I just couldn't digest. Like, no, this ain't true. No. And I asked God, you got to be careful what you ask for. I said, I want to know the truth. I want to know what's going on. Give me that insight. I can take it. I had my Power Ranger shield on that day. It was like when all that stuff came out. But now I can sit up here and see, how my tragedies have helped me manifest a lot of different blessings, not just through me, but for me connecting with other people, helping them, with the gifts I have. A lot of times, people thought, oh man, that's cool, you could do that. I'm like, no. They ain't nothing to brag about, because it's like with gifts of being like a conduit or an anchor, especially if it's like an anchor between the physical and the spiritual world. You have to go, you see a lot of different things you can't unsee, especially when it comes to people going through their transitions to get to the other side, because you tend to feel all that stuff that they're going through. It's like a stigmata type thing, and is that I don't like that part. But when I know I can be that blessing to give somebody a message from, family or ancestor or whatever, those are the things that, I really love to be able to do. And it shocks me at times on, because people like, Roslynn, how do you know that's creepy? But, thank you. I'm happy. I'm like, I've been like that since I was a little girl. But it's just like whatever you're going through right now, just everything that you're going through right now, even though it may be hard to digest it, or you may be sitting knee deep in some stuff right now, allow yourself to imagine whatever is coming to your head about the good things that you're looking forward to. Let that imagination, that insight that you're getting, that's just a preview of a preview about what's going to become your reality. You have to be able to focus on that. Don't be focused on what you're going through right now, because this is what's going to get you to where you're trying to be. And it's going to be not where you're trying to be, but it's going to open you up to a situation where you're going to understand why you were in the midst of that heavy tragedy. Because if you knew this was coming, that's why they, if you see posts saying, if you understood the magnitude of what's taking place in your life, you will understand why life seems hard. You'll understand why your enemies come at you hard, because when you working towards something that is like never have been discovered, never been spoken about, but it's always been talked about, and you about to enter that, you will understand why things are like that. And you'll tend to appreciate the things that you went through to get to. And then you'll start understanding, this is why, you shed light on people that weren't right for me. This is the reason why you redirected me from people I thought I couldn't live without, that now I'm just living just fine without them being in my life. Then you're going to appreciate, even when people neglected me, you showed me how I can support myself, or you were going to be there to support me. You start showing me the truth intentions about people that I've seen as family, as friends, and turn into strangers and foes. All these different things is happening in your life for your benefit. It's not happening to you, but it's happening for you. And that's how they want you to be able to see it. You're going to be having some dark times, but I guarantee you, when you allow yourself to understand what is unfolding for you, you're going to experience a lot of light times. You're going to understand, you're going to get all those different things that you never even imagined about to take place in your life. So allow yourself to stay focused. Even though Thursdays is heavy right now, I know a lot of people going through that. do what you have to do to make yourself happy. That is actually healthy. Let me just say it that way, because a lot of times our choices on how we choose to deal with things is not always the right way to do it. But, you know, if you got to go out in nature, get in nature. If you can meditate, you know, eat, you know, unprocessed foods. Like lately, I've been sitting here eating grapes, and you know, every once in a while I have my little, you know, my little junk food. But it's like lately now I've been eating a lot of like fruits and vegetables, and you know, I've been making a lot of smoothies. I'm sitting here drinking another one now. But I would love to give a post notification shout out to Jake, Bywater, Hillary Elizabeth, Angel Fish, and Galactic Orin, and Sam C. And I'm still saying prayers for you, Marta. You know, I know that had to be hard going through that, and it was just like I didn't want to hear no sadness today on top of the other sadness. But you know, y'all pray for Marta and her family. You know, going through a parent, you know, losing a mother. You know, I know that's hard. Losing a mother is very hard. You know, going through transition of grief is nothing easy. You don't have no expiration date on it, and you know, I hope the world for all the uplifts that you can get right now, because I understand you truly need it. So much love to y'all. Like and subscribe. Drop me a line. Share. Give me a thumbs up. Tell somebody about the channel. I leave all my contact information in the description box below. In case you want to it's just about networking and getting a deeper understanding about your spiritual purpose, or if there's certain questions that I may be able to answer. If I can't tell you from words of experience, I try to find the information I have to give you a deeper understanding about your path. So I hope y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible at everything you do. You know, I hope whatever you're trying to manifest into your life comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. I hope it comes way sooner than you expected. You know, even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Much love. Peace.